Hey Collective, welcome to a reading for you guys. I was thinking that we would do a September overview for y'all. Hope you're doing well. Happy belated birthday to my Leos. I will be doing your other birthday reading this evening. So happy belated birthday. Also, special birthday shout out to all the Virgos out there. Hello. Happy birthday to you. Many blessings to you during your solar return. This is going to be a collective reading for which I will be working on your birthday readings probably probably next week or next couple weeks. Okay. But this is a collective reading, all signs, all placements, um, cross watchers, whomever, right? Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, please, please, please do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed, right? Um, if you would like to get a private personal reading with me, my email and website's down below. Also check out YouTube members, Patreon. I've done all the monthlies for August. I'm going to be working on the weeklies for next week. Sorry, I haven't really done the weeklies for the last couple weeks. It's just I have, a lot going on in the world and in everybody's life. So, nevertheless, what else? So, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed. Y'all know the drill. Can obviously be somebody you know of, used to know, have met, or something you're hearing about, watching, or learning about, whatever it is. Obviously, from the Most High Holy Spirit and higher power of your understanding, the universe, and source. Okay. Um, okay. Also, vet everything and everyone every time, including myself. Okay. Please, please, please watch tarot responsibly. Let's not make every single message about us unless it really does resonate and it is for you or somebody that you know or know of or what have you, right? If there's only a little message in there for you, trust it. Trust that, that was your message and you can just toss the rest of it away, okay? What else? These readings are not meant to be medical, psychological, relationship, financial, career, and or legal advice, okay? All right. I will do an all signs portion. I may look at money. We'll see, depending on what comes out and what Spirit wants me to do. But I will do an all signs towards the end, and especially if Spirit wants me to do that as well. What else? Saturn retrograde in Aries is a whole, wow. It's a whole other thing. It is a whole other thing. But what's done in the dark is coming to light, basically. Anything that was left unsaid, left undone, left uncorrected, or the actions we've taken, how we handle our temper. There could be old arguments also coming back up. A side note that need to be put to rest, I guess, like or put, either let go of completely, which we all have a choice, right? Not saying you got to do or do anything you don't want to do, right? Or just make peace with whatever this is, whether internally or with another person or just in general. A lot of karma going around right now, pretty significantly actually. And Saturn's not all bad. Granddaddy Saturn is not all bad. He does love him some compassion, okay? People that do the right thing for the right reasons, put in the hard work, even when you could easily give up. Dedication, discipline, self-discipline, right? Correcting behaviors, harsh lessons, that kind of stuff too, right? Really also putting in a lot of work, like inner work or just work in general as well. And revamping that too, like, is this what really works for me? Is this whatever, people, places, things, patterns, behaviors, this, that, the other, whatever. All the things, right? We do have Pluto doing its thing in Aquarius, obviously for generational shift, and that's all about balancing out power dynamics. That can be obviously worldwide, in the governments, collective energy, in our families, within ourselves, within our personal interpersonal relationships, friendships, romantic partnerships, marriages, all that kind of stuff. Saturn's also about contracts too, by the way. So all that's about balancing things out. Now Pluto is all about money. Well, Capricorn, Saturn's kind of about money too. But Pluto in the 8th house is all about inheritance, other people's money, government, money management, the hidden power that we don't always see, right? The hidden hand, the occult, detective work or investigative work, whatever is hidden, magic, mysticism, psychic gifts and abilities, spiritual occultism, or just spiritual whatever, right? And plutonium, basically. Um, but it's proper use of power too. And it could be all, sex, death, taxes, transformation, resurrection, rebirth, all that stuff. We are in the year of the fire horse, which is all about authenticity. Big time. And then this is a karma year. And then also too, what else? There's something else. We are in eclipse season. So yeah, there's a lot going on, honey. So let's just get into a quick, hopefully it'll be quick, but September overview. What is going on for the collective, please? Oh, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype up the video. I really would appreciate it. And help out the channel as well. Sorry I haven't been going live for a little while. I've been taking a little bit of a break. Much needed. I will be able to go live, hopefully, for the end of the year. I don't know exactly when. I may go live soon, but I'm not exactly sure. It just depends on what I got going on. Okay? Let's see. So that's why I'm doing some of these kind of publicly. That way y'all can have something. And I do miss you guys. Okay, what's that? Let's see. Oh, September overview for the collective, honey. Beginning of the month? Well, we have the worst. So there could be something about weather here as well, potentially, or clouds. Be careful. Make sure that you're not catastrophizing. I'm going to give intuitive messages, but then I'll also read from the book. Make sure that you're not catastrophizing. Yeah, like a catastrophic mindset, but let's see. What's that about? Rivalry. Battle. Aries. There's something going on. Maybe it's like maybe not very clear about something, or maybe this is something that you're expecting to happen. Maybe it won't happen. And I will start doing like collective readings for humanity as well. That's for world, like global things. Okay. All right. I don't know if somebody here wants to, I don't know, I don't promote it on my channel, okay, but somebody may want to confront you, or somebody may, or someone's been, there could have been a rival here, whether you knew about it or not, hidden, kind of with the cloud here, could have been a hidden enemy being revealed, or a known enemy wants to argue with you, or confront you, or battle with you in some form or fashion. It's so unnecessary, okay. All right. Oh, okay. Middle of the month, we got hit the road in the reverse. Okay. I don't know. And also, too, somebody here may feel like it'd be the worst thing if you move forward. But if that's the case, if it's friend, family member, partner, spouse, whomever, not telling you what to do, what not to do, or to do, whatever. But if they're moving forward, why can't you move forward? What's that about? Okay, yeah, they don't. Secrets revealed in reverse. Somebody feels like if you were to move forward, you would, I don't know. Somebody doesn't want you to move forward because of, I don't know. They think you know a lot. You may not. You could, but you may not. Because it's not always what you know, is what you can prove, right? Something like that. Or someone, okay, side note, someone may also be trying to hide movements. I don't know what that means. But somebody, whomever, now this could be it doesn't have to be you, could be somebody you know of, what have you. Somebody who doesn't want somebody to walk away because of what they know, if they even know anything. Or if you know anything, or something like that. Okay. End of the month, though, we got something hidden in reverse, though. It's like something that was hidden in plain sight, but it's not in plain sight. Or it's being revealed in plain. in plain sight. Or something. There's something that you could be realizing, whether I'm not saying you're saying anything or not saying anything, or that you are or you shouldn't, but there's something you're going to realize. Something, maybe there's like a bunch of different things and you don't understand any of it 100% or really in depth at all, but something at the end of the month clicks for you or for someone else. I just heard, okay. We got death in reverse. Okay. Something's not over. Yeah, we got together in the reverse at the bottom with mastermind. So there was a concerted effort here at one point to either break you and somebody up, or that group is being disbanded, or something about a mastermind here. Somebody's really trying to stop your rebirth because of money, or somebody thinks you're hoarding money. I don't think you're hoarding money. I mean, I don't know. I don't know your life. I'm not your mama, not your daddy, ma'am, sir. Hello, roses. I don't know who you are. But something about hoarder in reverse, like you're not a hoarder of money, or they're not. You're not even mad. Fury. So somebody was okay. Somebody here was acting on assumptions or making decisions based on assumptions of who you are. And maybe in the past, and you have to take accountability because, Saturn's all about accountability and responsibility. Right actions or correcting actions, right? Maybe in the past you did get upset at one point in time, right? And you maybe said some things or whatever, and this person has now taken as a truth. Maybe you're not saying anything. Maybe you don't know enough, or maybe you don't know anything. You're just very upset at one point in time. They made you very upset. I'm not saying you should or should not have said whatever you said, whenever you said it, but, or something about that. But see, Fury in reverse, like you're not even mad that somebody surprise villain here. And injustice in reverse is a justice. So somebody here, they want, I don't know, it kind of feels like somebody here wants you to get out of pocket, which I will look at this at the end. They want you to get out of pocket to justify a false negative narrative about you, or based on their feelings, based on their assumptions. Okay, feelings are not facts, okay, but feelings are valid and they are important. However, right, if we're running on assumptions based on our feelings or a negative narrative that we have forced ourselves to believe about another, then we're not seeing the situation correctly, right? Now, people can change. Maybe you changed. Maybe they did. Who knows, right? But typically people do not change unless the pain of not changing outweighs the pain of change. Now, there's that. So, for you, collective, hopefully, you have made changes, right? And if you haven't, take accountability for that. And if you have in a lot of areas, and maybe you still got some work on other areas, that's okay. Hey, healing is not linear, okay? It's just not. And it takes time and a lot of cringe self-reflection, but also a lot of self-acceptance, accountability, radical responsibility. Even if it looks like you're not doing much, you are doing inner work. Even if you're sitting there journaling, or you're trying to express your emotions, even if it's just to yourself or whomever you pray to, if you do pray, or journal, or create art or something, right? Doing that inner child work, being the parent that you always deserved, maybe that you didn't have, or did, or whatever, right? Processing the things that you need to heal from so you don't get sucked back into another loop or pattern. That takes time, right? Whether that's you, them, or everybody involved, right? And some people do the work and some people don't. And hey, it's to each their own. If people choose not to do the inner work, or they try to run from it, drown it out with, drinking or whatever they do, that is their choice. You don't have to let it be yours. Because we all have choices, right? At the end of the day. And every choice, we're free to do whatever, right? We're free to say and do however, right? For the most part. We're just not free from those consequences, good or bad, of said choices or decisions, words, actions, deeds, or lack thereof. You know what I mean? That's where accountability comes in. Accountability is, an apology is great, right? Whatever that is. But if you're not taking the steps to correct that behavior, that apology is, which is the actual accountability part, then that apology is manipulation, right? For some of you, you might be also in September apologizing to yourself for what you've allowed yourself, or how you've allowed others to treat you, and what you have allowed, what because unconditional love doesn't equal unconditional tolerance. Unconditional love is great for babies and children and animals and things like that, and our inner child, right? However, it's very difficult with adults, right? So that's where boundaries come into play. Love someone truly and deeply with boundaries. Because sometimes the best loving thing you can do for another person is tell them no. Even if that makes you the bad guy or makes people not like you, or you have to set boundaries. Because one, it protects you, right? And if you are not setting the tone or the bar for what you will and will not tolerate, then you're setting, could potentially, I know this firsthand, could be setting yourself up potentially for basically becoming like a doormat or having resentment. And if people get mad about the boundary, right? One is either they don't have any and they're definitely not going to respect yours, and or probably both, they were benefiting from you not having any from you. Love is, very powerful, yes, but it also requires respect, safety. It requires, whether it's partners, spouses, family, friends, it requires honesty, safety, transparency, respect, integrity, accountability, right? It requires that for love to grow or to flourish or to be endearing and long lasting. It does require that from both or all parties, whomever. It could be, love is not just romantic, okay? Love is a force, it's an energy, but it's more so a force. This whole universe was created from an act of love. Think about it. Sometimes the best act of love you can do for another is letting them go. Not in hate or anger or resentment or bitterness or rudeness or disrespectful. It's less they're part of their journey and you have yours, whatever that is for you, right? There's somebody here, or it could be multiple people, I don't know, that are catastrophizing either you and casting a negative narrative or cloud over you. Maybe the version that you could be right now or that you are becoming in September is not the version that you were in the past. That version of you has, or you have released. You've accepted. And there's something really, when you come to such a level, and I'm not saying you will have nothing else to heal or grieve and process. Sure, hopefully nothing crazy, right? But there's peace and acceptance. And there's peace in letting go sometimes. Because when you make a decision and you're at peace with it, yeah, you're going to grieve it. Of course you're going to grieve it. But then you're at peace with it. Even though you may be grieving it or you have grieved it, you know it's the right choice to make. You'll have peace. I'll explain that. If anybody, some people may know what I'm talking about. I'm sure y'all do. But let's see. But somebody here wants to create some type of, or there could be like a conflict here that is covering something. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. What's the worst about? It says the apex of an awful event. It can't get any worse. A terrible, dreadful turn, a bleak outcome, the lowest of the low, scraping the bottom of the barrel, coming in last, someone who makes everything worse. Now, it doesn't have to be a fun one, right? I don't know, but people may be casting this over you, like you're the problem because you became the scapegoat. And whether it's family, friends, whether it's romantic partnership, marriage, whatever, when you are no longer in these people's vicinity or in contact, it will reveal itself. So people are trying to have beef with you or rival with you for some because they're blaming you for things that one they may not know, one maybe they don't want to take accountability for. They don't want to hear your side of anything, whatever the case may be, or for things that were completely outside of your control because you may not even know about it. So they want, yeah, okay. It's a weird flex, but okay. And for a lot of you, or for someone, whomever I'm reading for right now, you are refusing to be a person, a friend group, a family dynamic, a business, whomever, their scapegoat, whatever this is. You're refusing to be their scapegoat in more ways than one, is what I'm hearing. Someone might have been really out there making it seem like you are the worst. Right, but what's that about? You can't control other people, right? You can't. And I feel like, yeah, but I don't know, something about that. What's up? In competitions, striving in peril, competing for the same goal, a contest for someone's affection, keeping up with the Joneses, a history of antagonism, yeah. A long-standing feud, opposing forces, an adversary, the other. You've trigger one. You've been othered an entire family dynamic, but you were prepared for this because for some of you, you were warned a long time ago from the previous scapegoat that this very similar, very scenario was going to happen. And it has, basically, for some of you. Someone's been in like really bad competition with you for some reason. They're trying to, somebody here might be thinking that you're trying to compete for someone's affection. You're not. Have him, her, sir, ma'am, bro says, okay, you got it. You won. Right? Because you're not competing. Why would you compete when you why would you chase? Why would you compete when you can attract one day? Right? The people, places, things, relationships, whatever that is not this, where you someone wants to get you to compete. Or it's more fun if you do. That's what I'm hearing. That's weird. That's a little bit of a weird flex. You know what I mean? I won't use that one. Let's see. What are they wanting? What is this about? The worst. Before I move on. Well, we got nice guy. We got imprisonment. Now, that doesn't mean actual imprisonment. It could, but it doesn't have to. It can mean someone's stuck. You could feel stuck. Or someone, I don't know, someone is, I don't know, somebody wants to keep you stuck in some type of competition or rivalry with them, but why though? What would be, what would be the point of that? If somebody, it could be a man, it could be two men. I could be reading for two men right now who are like in competition with one another for whatever reason. Or it could be two women or a man and a woman, whatever. Take it as resonates, right? Somebody here really just wants to keep somebody stuck in some type of competition. Someone has really been saying like, oh, being around you is like, if you're a man or a woman, it's like you're being imprisoned, but you're really not. It's called boundaries. It's a matter of respect, safety. Well, safety, respect. You know, you have everybody, them, you, everybody. If a cat could talk down the road, they would probably set boundaries too. Everybody has a right to set boundaries. It's not a double standard. Say, you know, a boundary would be, I feel da 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 when this behavior happens. When this behavior happens, you know, this is what you, collective, will do. Or this is what needs to happen. If you've given people a heads up, or maybe you've given chances, and or whatever the case may be, and they still choose to cross that boundary or not, you know, be respectful or walk over your boundaries, it is your job to enforce your own boundaries. And just like it is everybody else's. And if a person truly respects and loves and cares for you, right, they'll understand and they'll respect them the best of their ability, right? And you will do the same. So somebody here may be saying that, or possibly. For some of you, maybe someone is in jail. I'm not wishing that on nobody, okay? But for what's imprisonment? Yeah, anti-attachment. What? Somebody is not the same person. You're not the same person either. Okay. Very spiritual message I'm about to give you. You are not, well, you could be at odds with people or a person or whatever, but more so this is a spiritual battle. And this entity, and I don't mean like an actual person, could be, but I don't mean like an actual person. I mean like an entity is being bound. For some of you, if you know, you know. If you have the rings of Solomon on one or both hands, you could possibly be able to do that. Doesn't mean you should go out and try it without proper education, training, and I would say damn near mastery. Okay, we don't want to mess with the things we don't understand, right? Or be all willy-nilly with things, right? There's something about that. I don't know. It's like for some of you, for whatever reason, for some of you, you're getting a very, probably, if this is the case, you've probably been already experiencing this, maybe a very strong uptick, like an enhancement or advancement in spiritual gifts, like your psychic gifts, spiritual gifts, possibly magical gifts, if that's the case, you know, because this is what's somebody, yeah. You might have been given the eyes to see people's attachments. Maybe not literally, but could be. But it could also be like, it's almost like standing behind them. Okay. Or, how do I explain it? Or it's like, for a moment, catch it. And it knows, whatever it is, it knows that you see it, and it obviously can see you. But you can see what's operating through people. Not every single person, obviously. Either operating, because you see what's behind this person. You see the shadow there? What's operating or what's attaching to someone's shadow or people's shadows, which is usually trauma or like festering trauma, or anger is a big one, or jealousy or whatever. What's this rivalry about? In the distant future. Yeah, you saw I'm telling you, you saw the future. For some of y'all, and this what happened in the past, that future is now in the beginning of September, whatever this is about. This, not to make you scared or paranoid, okay? Spiritual psychosis is a real thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for real, okay? Because you're doing the healing work. So somebody here is trying to cast or project whatever's going on with them as if it's you, when really it's the other way around. So that future, whatever you saw, or premonition, or dream, or whatever from the past is about to come out, about to play out here. Or somebody here, I don't know, someone could have an obsession, like for real. It's like evolve. Again, not trying to make you scared of paranoid. It might have and it doesn't have to be like, oh, they're like not an arrogant way. Oh, they're so obsessed with you. No, because obsession is not cute. It's dangerous, actually. Okay, it's not cute. It's not, oh, there's no. It's not. It's not nothing to be cute about or even joke about. Okay. Someone is going to, I don't know, somebody. This could, I don't know who this is or what this is in your life. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. My health concerns. Somebody may want to attach something to you. Be mindful if you are, we're all adults here. I don't read for kids. If you are active, if you know what I'm saying, use protection. If you're not, I would recommend staying celibate. Okay. But somebody here is like trying to call, they want to battle you for something about health concerns. Or someone's trying to wear you down. Like the 3 stages of possession, literally possession, like literally, is infestation or oppression. Well, no, infestation, oppression, and then possession. Quite literally. I don't know, something about attacking someone's health. It doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody you know. Maybe you're very spiritually gifted or something. Because it sees your light. That's the thing. The devil seeks to, still kill and destroy. Even if it is working through a human. Or pushing, because they can influence. Can't make, but it can influence. Same thing with angelic realms. They can influence. They can't make you, but they can influence. They can push. Right? Okay. What's that? One more. You are getting a glimpse of your future if you were to be around this individual or this person, whatever this is. And sometimes also entities potentially can attach through addiction. No tea, no shade to anybody who has an addiction. I'm not here to judge you, and I'm not saying that's every case, okay? Because addictions are a symptom of something deeper that needs to be healed. But that's why they call alcohol spirits. You know, when you were, again, not judging anyone, when you see someone, obviously safety first, right? When you see someone on the side of the street who may be homeless or they are, an addict of some kind, you're literally witnessing misery may manifest, you know? Yes, it might have been their choice, but we don't know what in their life brought them to that point. Because addiction is a symptom of something deeper that someone's running from. Again, you can't enable it, you can't condone it, right? You can't enable it. You can't force anybody to change or get help. You can't make them realize because that's a very toxic situation if you even try that. However, you can acknowledge, or you know what I mean? You can give, mercy. You know what I mean? And when and if they're ready, offer, you know what I mean? Yeah, work, labor, and efforts. Something about working in a healthcare field. I'm not a nurse or a doctor. You could be a nurse or doctor. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some nurses or doctors out there can talk about maybe some things, if you want to, in the comment section below about maybe some spiritual stuff that's happened on your shift. If without client information, right? Obviously HIPAA, right? There's something that is like working through people, not every person, some people, not all, that wants to make it very, very difficult for you to heal and very, very difficult for you to do your purpose, your divine purpose, your appointment, or something like that. You could also be, even if you have to take a transition job or position before you step into your purpose, or just while you're operating through your purpose at the same time, I would recommend that. Or consider it at least. Because something's really trying to stop you. Like, for real. It's even right here in the middle of the month. Now, I'm not trying to toot or big up your head or anything like that, but something you're doing is very important. Very important, or will be doing, or, you know, is going to help with something. Let me see. What is this nice guy? And then, or somebody here, I don't know. Maybe for some of you, if you know Tino Shade, anybody who is incarcerated, hi, hello. If you are dating someone or was dating with somebody who went into incarceration, no tea, no shade, or you started dating somebody incarcerated, they're not the same person as they went in as they're coming out. No tea, no shade. Something's changed someone. No tea, no shade, right? Somebody, okay. What's it about real quick? Yeah, pray for that person. I mean, okay. You can't fix this. Please understand, I know being in love, the whole thing about unconditional love, right, is not unconditional tolerance, okay? Boundaries are important. Whomever this is, or if you were a family member, whomever, right? Your prayers are being heard by angels. Your personal angel is taking those prayers right up to God's desk. Him, her, Mother, Father, God, Goddess, the Holy Spirit, Big Bro, Jesus, right? Whomever that is for you, the higher court, right? Straight up. Maybe you're praying for protection for some of you. If somebody could be getting out of prison, no tea, no shade, anybody, right? But this person hasn't, they've gotten worse since they've been in there. Okay. Yeah, your work, labor, and efforts for divine guidance. Yeah. You are being divinely guided here. 100. Or something that you're going to be helping to heal in the future. Or somebody told you, again, in the past about what's happening right in September. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what's about. Let me get the tarot. Yeah, and I just picked up this deck. This one stayed on the table. Ancestors are here as well. So, you know, this is like, I mean, like actual spiritual war. You know, it doesn't have to be like, hopefully not physical, right? But something, you know, okay, what's this about? You are divine guided. You are divinely guided here. You are. You are. Whomever you are. Again, if somebody is incarcerated, they're coming out of being in prison or whatever, right? They need to make sure they're in therapy. Okay, for real. You cannot fix a person, right? And it's not your place to, nor your job, if that makes any sense. Oh, someone could be going to jail. I'm not wishing that on nobody. It doesn't have to be like that. Or they could be someone feels bound to, I don't know, something. Or maybe, again, it's that, I don't know, maybe you're a priest or you're a consultant for a church, a Catholic church, whatever. I'm not saying you should and that you are. I'm just saying maybe that's something like that. Maybe, do not come for me. Something about the Vatican, maybe. Maybe that's part of your purpose. Maybe you become a priest or an exorcist. And we got King of Wands. Okay. You're being divinely guided here by someone in spirit. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone's being divinely guided. Someone you prayed for, or someone's praying for you, or you're praying for someone. There's something about, I don't know, there's somebody here, the worst, who comes off like a really nice guy, or whomever. But there's something about this here. They feel trapped. Okay, thank you. Someone feels trapped with someone who, once they're stuck there, once they became stuck there, something like that, the person that was supposed to be a really nice guy became like this. You keep praying about this person or for this person, or this person's praying to get out of a situation, or you are praying to get out of a situation. But the King of Wands in the upright is not necessarily bad. It's a leader. They can take action. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Virgo strongly. Could maybe be Taurus, but you also got Leo strongly, but could be Aries or Sag. Okay. Somebody, I don't know, somebody praying for safe passage for somebody here. Maybe you're praying for somebody. You are being divinely guided. What's this about? Yeah, something that is not, it's not a victory. Something's not a victory. This can talk about pride always goes before the fall, but this can also talk about an empty victory. Something was an empty victory in the beginning of September. Male or female, doesn't matter. You could be this Queen of Pentacles, you could be this King of Wands, or this could be somebody you know. Or someone might be really trying to humble you in some form or fashion. But see, the King of Wands is standing in front of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What's it? Okay. What's this about? Yeah, now we have, look, now we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is not good. The Queen of Wands in reverse is someone, and now we have the King and Queen of Wands, which is a true pair. But this Queen of Wands in reverse is hell bent. But somebody was saying it was you, but really it's this person. There's some type of vengeance here. Or they can be quite vindictive or lack of confidence. Who is this? Something that was hidden? I don't know. About something. So, or if there's some type of third party here, maybe. Or it's an empty victory. So I don't know. People are trying to. I don't know what that's about. What's the Queen? Yeah, no defense. There's no defense for whatever this is. Or somebody here doesn't want you to feel like they don't want you to stand on your, they don't want you to stand your ground. If you are this Queen of Wands reverse, you may not be vindictive or anything, but you may not feel very confident about something. Or somebody here wants another person to not see the best in you, or there's lack of protection, or somebody here doesn't want you to stand to, I don't know, stand your ground or stand up for yourself. Are you? I don't know. Or somebody backing out of something. I don't know, whatever that's about. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's move on. So we have rivalry, distant future, health concerns, work, labor, and efforts, and divine guidance. Take care of, I mean, I'm not a doctor, obviously, but take care of your health as well. I don't know, someone's blaming you for something. You're being shamed for something that you didn't do, potentially. Yeah, there's the thing about scapegoating. Yep, you're being scapegoated bad. And nobody comes to your defense about anything because they're all blaming you. Every single person, and I'm not saying every single person, but a good chunk of people in your life or were in your life are all blaming you for anything and everything, whether you know about it or not, whether it's in your control or not. You feel this, okay? You're being scapegoated. Yeah, you are. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So somebody's gonna open. Someone's being divinely guided to open up emotionally towards you as well about something. Cancer energy. We also have the Hierophant, or not the Hierophant, but excuse me, could be the Emperor. Now that could be like a husband, but it can also be like a father figure. This is a CEO, a boss. This is somebody who sees what they want and they go get. You know what I mean? I don't know some. So I don't know if somebody here knows that you don't have any. I'm not saying you don't have any protection, but you know, or something like that. Something. What's this Emperor doing? Someone feels, or there could be a masculine here. That could be someone in spirit as well, like a grandfather or father, your side, somebody else's side, whomever. But something is standing in the way of something, or standing guard, or somebody wants to come and open up and tell you how they feel. Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, there's some about safe passage here too, or someone's, yeah. Six of Swords talks about moving on to calmer waters to peace, safely. Because see, there's a man. It doesn't have to be a man. What is escorting you? Because you help somebody at some point. Yeah, I don't know if you even know this. I mean, if you, or get messages, intuitive messages or whatever, right? Or you do something what I do. It doesn't have to be this. You helped someone with something and you don't even know. You helped somebody and it really did help them heal, or it could have been in the past, and they want to return the favor. Not that they owe you or anything like that, right? Whatever this is, there's been no defense for something. And again, I'm not saying you have no protection, but there's something about like no one defended you. No, literally, no one has defended you. You've had to carry through that yourself. And someone's really been going around like making you seem like the worst, okay? Meanwhile, they're like this perfect saint and angel and they're perfect. And nobody's asking that person, okay, well, I hear what you're saying about collective, but what did you do to contribute to that situation exactly? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like their family, friends, whomever. It could be family. It could be a partnership, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, right? There was a reason why someone didn't defend you because they were following everyone else. Okay. Okay, what's this? Okay. What is this? Six of Swords about? Where are you going? Okay. Somebody wants you stuck. Stuck in your head. And being stuck in a self-imposed mental prison. That's also like a prison card too. Not actual prison. Could be mental prison, or like you know what I'm saying? Or like feeling like, some kind of way. Or this also is knowing something but can't prove it. Or you be careful of rumination. I've got Aquarius here. We also have Aquarius as well, or maybe Libra. Something. Somebody, I don't know, something about no defense for something. I don't know what that means. What's this Eight of Swords about now? And then let's move on. No one, or it's like when people had an opportunity to stand up for you, they didn't do it. Instead, they either fabricated shit or sprinkled a little bit of truth and a whole bunch of lies, or they remained quiet. So they were adding to it, but they didn't stand up for you. Yeah, look, they want you stuck in, I'm telling you, somebody here wants you stuck and confused, in confusion. Or somebody here really wants people to believe that you're delusional or you're paranoid. Again, not trying to make you that way, right? And or confused, but you're not. You have divine guidance, like for real. Or people are confused. Maybe other people are confused about your spiritual gifts, and maybe they're, demonizing it. That's potential too. And that happens sometimes, unfortunately, but that is kind of what happens. What's hit the road in the reverse? But there's something about that though. Where is it? I'll read it again because I already forgot. And it says, staying put, arriving at the end of a journey home, maintaining the status quo, passing up an opportunity for adventure, fear of change, welcoming a traveler. So you might have somebody kind of trying to come towards you as well, but you don't know this person. You may not know this person. Or maybe you've helped them but in the past, but it's been a long time or something like that. Stationary or a homebody. Somebody just wants you staying stuck, honey. Why? But they want you stuck and confused while they do whatever the hell they want. Or something like that. Evil eye. Someone's trying to say, oh, you're just jealous, da 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 da, whatever. No, you're not. Or someone could be evil eyeing you. So make sure you're clearing out your energy, okay? Someone's very jealous of you. But they're very jealous of you, but they would say you're very, very jealous of them. So they're Darvo, deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. They're flipping the script. Yeah, they lied. False person. Yep. Or they lied about you, because they're so jealous of you. Doesn't make it right. You might be able to understand, but doesn't make it right. Or that's what people are going to be realizing. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be a family, friend, business partner, whomever, right? You know what I mean? That's why, because of their own jealousy. When they had the chance to defend you, they didn't. And you might be surprised by who it is. Could be Virgo. What's that false person they're eating about? So whomever initiated the smear campaigns to make you the scapegoat of an entire group, family, community, friends, business, whatever, right? They all jumped on it together. Like, they all were feeding it, and a lot of people didn't even defend you. Yeah, but yeah, the Most High is dealing with this person now, or source, universe, the Most High, God, divine, or higher power of your understanding is dealing, making these people sit down because they got to address this. If anyone's been lying on your name, your character, intentionally antagonizing you to confuse, keep people stuck in confusion about you, that's being addressed in the month of September. I don't feel like you have to do anything, honestly, because you got divine guidance here. You also have the Most High here, or higher power of your understanding. Like, yeah, is dealing with this person or these people. Not, it's not everybody, so let's keep that in mind. But it is a good group of people. Okay. Or somebody here is using religion, or someone's very jealous of your, whatever your higher power is, of your understanding. Again, for me, it's God. Um, but it could be whatever. Somebody here is very, very jealous of your connection to the divine. I don't know who that is. That they are lying and saying God told them to come at collective. What? But you may not even know who this is. You may not have any idea who this person is. Or if you do, you maybe haven't spoken to them in a very, very long time. Or you're like, what? Or it could just be the divine is dealing with this situation. There's a lot going on here. Okay. With secrets revealed, though, in reverse, yeah. You're going to be, okay. Can't speak for the divine. I can't speak for source, God, most high, higher power of your understanding. But the divine's going to reveal something to you. You're meant to keep it to yourself. If that's already happened, at least for now, or however long, keep that to yourself. There's also divine intervention here. I'm telling you, there is divine intervention in the middle in the middle of September. Okay, secrets revealed in reverse. So again, I've already forgot. It might surprise you. Okay, and it says a cover up, a truth obscured, controlled, or hidden away, sticking to one story, a lie, a conspiracy, weaving a tale, keeping one's cards close to the chest, tight-lipped, clamming up, a secretive person. People, I don't know, people are making a lot of assumptions about you because you're kind of quiet, but you're also, whatever this revelation you're being given, or this download or insight, you're being asked to kind of keep it to yourself. In month of, what's this about? Something, the divine, I'm telling you, this is divine intervention, is exposing something to you, or but you're meant to, right, or something. It made my brain hurt a little bit. But also the divine intervention is here to, whatever's been going on here is going to be being cleared up. Yeah, we got sides with the highest bidder and opportunist. Trash box here. Somebody thinks because you're not, you could be religious, or you could just be very spiritual, or you could just, whatever that is for you, because you don't attend a certain church or something like that, that you're not you're not it, that God doesn't love you. But that's not true. They're not God, or whomever your higher powers be, understand they don't get to decide that. Or how could you be that connected to the divine because you don't attend this church or that church or whatever? You're not this denomination, or you don't believe, you know what I'm saying? Somebody also, the divine is dealing with people who would flip flop. Yeah, look, got candle magic. So somebody here, so there's holier than thou, or there's a lot of condemnation or self-righteousness coming at you in the month of September, unfortunately. Again, you don't have to take it on. The divine's already telling you, right? You, it's not for them to judge you. If you're doing what the divine or higher power of your understanding, or God, Most High, whomever is telling you to do, right? Who are they to judge? And who are they to say? Meanwhile, the very people, or no tea, no shade, that are doing that are actually doing spell work behind the scene. Like, now I'm not talking about protection work or cleansing work or healing. I'm talking about like hexes, jinx, root work, things like that. No tea, no shade to anybody, right? Yeah, passion. I don't know, you might be realizing that somebody here might be doing love spells on you and they're trying to keep something hidden about that. That's weird. What's this about? It's being dealt with because it's encroaching on you. Make sure your energy says, drink your water, cleanse, protect, boundaries, okay? Like, for real, like, keep a solid regimen on that if you don't have that already, right? What's this about? Yeah, look, people celebrated way too soon. People are celebrating lying on you, trying to stop you in your tracks from doing what you're supposed to be doing. Somebody, a friend or a group. Now, three, it could be a third party. It could be friend, doesn't have to be. But it could just be more than one person. It could be a group of people doing this. It could be more than three. Yeah, look, High Priestess in reverse. They're working together to come at you because of other people. And because of whatever they got going on. Or because of jealousy. Because, like, I'm not saying this, but, like, who are you, collective, to be that tapped in? But they could be tapped in too. If they got over this greediness or adultery or whatever, no tea, no shade. If they cleansed their energy, they did the inner work and not just pretended, whether it's to other people, a congregation, a group, family, business, if they were actually authentic and they actually did the inner work and weren't coveting you or coveting like your spiritual gifts. That's, yeah, what's that about? Yeah, you have discernment, clarity. You're going to be giving clarity about this. This is like, yeah, this is like you getting downloads, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Something right. Or this is like people throwing rocks, hiding their hands, okay? What's this about while they're doing all this? Yeah, we have the Fool card here. Some type of recklessness or something about taking a leap of faith here. I don't know what that's about. Someone could be traveling towards you. Or this could be the divine sending someone in to tell you the truth, or comfort, but you've already gotten it, but it's going to be confirmed, whatever that is, in the month of September. And the truth will set you free. Or someone's realizing something. Somebody's been really willy-nilly. If someone has been doing spell work, they've been playing both. Someone's been playing both sides. It could be Aries, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. A lot. There could be a lot of sexual magic as well. You could be getting, maybe you've been feeling like something weird about that. What's it about? Yeah, somebody was lying on you. Gemini energy there. A lot of gossip. Let me tell you something. Gossip is very potent magic. It's called spelling or spells because of it. The power of the tongue, okay? Someone's coming in to tell you something, but it's already confirmation. You're just kind of keeping it to yourself. Or you will in September, because I don't really feel like you know anything about whatever or anything that's been going on. Honestly, I feel like you just kind of staying to yourself. Someone could have been spying on you as well, or looking for something they could use for some type of spell, and they've been playing both sides because of being an opportunist. A lot of gossip, a lot of slander, a lot of lies. Knight of Swords. Some kind of argument or fight here. There was a conflict. Hopefully there won't be a conflict, right? Not like I don't promote that on my channel. Knight of Swords here. Or someone like someone wants to take an opportunity here. There's a harsh truth coming, or harsh confirmation, I guess, coming towards you in September. Okay. Or towards somebody, and then somebody comes towards you. I don't know, and tells you something. What's that Knight of Swords about? This is rushing in. The Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Wands are the two fastest knights in the entire tarot deck. It's a harsh confirmation. Yeah, Four Pentacles in reverse. There's been fighting over loss of money, or someone's going to open up about a conflict. Or somebody's really mad at you because they feel like you're the reason why they don't have stability. A lot of blaming. A lot of blaming. I feel like you're being called here to, right? Use discernment. Have boundaries, because Queen of Swords, she has boundaries, okay? So you might be firm, but I feel like these boundaries are firm for a reason. Or that could be an attorney, maybe. Doesn't have to be. What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? So someone could be opening up to you about something. Somebody I don't know, somebody eavesdropped. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's opening up about some form of communication. Or this can be something coming from a distance as well. Or you're receiving downloads, I'm telling you. Or someone, again, this can be passionate communication, which could be angry communication, or desirable, like desire, passion. It could be a lot of emails, text messages, something like that. Some form of communication is coming towards you. Could be coming from a distance. Okay, let me get a different deck. Hold on. At the bottom, though, I have a Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups, and Three of Swords. There's betrayal here. Some type of betrayal about the past. It's very heartbreaking. Or something. Okay. What's this about? I don't know. Let's see. What's this communication about? I'm going to switch decks. What's that about? Oh, what's this? Show me the Queen of Swords, because she's pointing at something. And there's discernment here. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. There's some type of either bad-mouthing you or bad news about something. We got Aries, maybe? Or Aries, bad-mouthing or bad news. I'm not wishing bad news on nobody. What's this about? Somebody, Emperor. There's a reason why somebody wasn't talking to you. Emperor twice now. Different deck. There was a reason why somebody wasn't talking to you. Or it could be somebody at a distance. What's this communication about? Eight of Wands. Something's going to make sense, I guess. Again, Seven of Cups, confusion. because everybody's been confused, or someone's been talking to a lot of different people about you. Some about options. You don't have options though. The Sun card, Leo energy. We got Aries, Taurus, Leo there. Okay, and then the Nine of Cups. Something's going to come to light about an affair. Okay. Cancer, Pisces or something? Or about someone's been sleeping with an insincere friend. Someone's not sorry. Someone was, you're about to find out some wild shit about somebody. And again, let's not gossip, so they got to have some type of facts about something. Whomever this is coming towards you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. No equal give and take here. Something wasn't ever really reciprocal between you and someone. And yeah, or somebody, I don't know, it could be like an ex. If you've ever been married before, or it could be like a baby's father. There's somebody that somebody else has either been somebody you know, or you've been with, or been in a relationship with, or marriage with, or somebody else has been in contact with that person, and they have just poisoned that person's mind about you. And that person, such a good person. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, Four of Wands. Something about a home or a marriage here. Something about, or somebody was paid money to, or people were paid money to not speak to you. An entire group of people. To kind of shut you out. Now, if this Queen of Swords is not you, there is someone at a distance that's coming towards you or going to reach out to you and tell you about this person. You have no idea that these two people know each other. No idea. Like, they know each other, like, intimately. You know what I'm saying? Or there's somebody coming towards you to tell you the truth about something about money regarding a home at a distance. Something like that. If it's estate, I'm not an estate attorney. I'm not a lawyer or a cop, whatever. I don't know. But there's something about somebody is giving you something. Or someone didn't tell you about something because of their, well, I guess their greed. I don't know. There's something about that. Someone's taking a leap of faith possibly as well. But they're trying to keep something hidden, like a leap of faith somewhere else. But it's going to come to light. And I feel like it's going to explain the confusion. If you've been feeling confused, I feel like it's going to explain it. Maybe some people did defend you. You just don't know about it. Or some people may feel bad because they did take money to not tell you this, or whatever this is. Okay. All right. I gotta hurry up. I got a headache already. Not really, but this one's like working my brain a little bit. Because it feels simple yet very complicated. It's simple that people could just told you the truth. That's simple. But complicated because of something else. Okay. I don't know. Or their own greed or jealousy. Or there's something like a husband figure, and past or current, that didn't tell you about something because they pocketed some money. Or it could be that, or a father figure, or something like that. They didn't tell you about that. Or someone's also been lying to a lot of people about you, like a lot of people. Or whatever this is has caused a big kerfuffle, like an argument, a fight with other people. This is what you have no idea, because remember, it's secrets or revealed, but in reverse. So this is what you don't know about. Like, you don't know. There's a lot you don't know about, actually. And there's a lot of people that have been arguing or fighting behind the scenes for some reason. Okay. Something hidden in reverse, so something will be revealed. to you, I feel like. Okay. Someone's going to be made right, though. And it says, out in the open, laying all of one cards on the table, the discovery of a clue or a key piece of information, pulling back the veil, blowing a case wide open, an obvious suspect. Now, it doesn't have to be like that. But, okay, but there's something that's going to come to light about something. Maybe who your father is. This could be someone who's in military. Or if this is like a husband, they could be in the military and you don't even know it. I don't know. It's something interesting. Okay, let's see. Death in reverse says a new beginning, birth or rebirth, the start of something vital, flourishing life, vigorous growth, thriving. Whatever this is, it's going to allow you to thrive. Eternally endearing and expanding for you. So this is good. Okay. What is this about? So I feel like all will be revealed because there's a lot you don't know. Again, okay. There's arguments. People are having arguments behind the scenes for some reason. Yeah, look. Demonic, nefarious, diabolical, and bondage, or what somebody was saying was really nasty. But it's going to end well for you, though. What's that about? I'm not a doctor. Well, we got Mr. I'm never wrong, always got to be right, covert, malignant, narcissist, like real bad. Rejection, abandonment, desertion, rejection, abandonment, desertion, left behind. Somebody was flipping out to everybody without your knowledge, potentially because you were rejecting them. But it wasn't like you were rejecting them, or shit, they could have rejected you because you weren't chasing them, or you're not competing, you're not fighting for them, you're not easily manipulated anymore, or whatever, right? This is truly your protection. One more on that. Yeah, because somebody here wanted attachments, toxic cores, negative karmic energies, bad habits. Somebody here wanted to project or cast what they actually have been acting and who they actually are onto you as if it was you. And they've been doing this for a long time. Okay. Or whatever. Okay. What is this expanding thing about? So whatever this is, the truth sets you free. Whatever you're finding out about. Because I don't feel like you know all of this. Like, yeah, or if you know anything at all. Look, the Most High. Again, the higher power of your understanding, but for me, it's God or the Most High, is freeing you. Like, let my people go. Siblings. You have siblings? Maybe you don't know about? Or this is just your siblings? They're guided towards you? Okay. Let me see. About what? Okay. I'm not a cop. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. Or any form of the judicial system, but something about siblings, law and order, court and legal. Someone, I don't know, someone could have been trying to attach some type of legalities to you that you did not do. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. Or somebody's siblings are coming towards you to tell you that somebody gave you something, whatever that's about. You don't even know about it. But it feels like somebody here was trying to attach something to you so you didn't get something. You don't even know what this is. You may not even know who this is. For some of you, what's this about? Something that's going to be revealed about what somebody was actually doing. It's pretty nasty, actually. It could be family, yeah. Or someone you were married to. You got Cancer energy. Or family, or someone you were married to. 7 of Wands. These are people you defended at one point in time, or you stood up for, or I don't know. People, I don't know, people are standing up to somebody here. Yeah. Healing. Archangel Gabriel or Michael. Big Mike, right? Is standing up for you. Or somebody Sagittarius here. Somebody knows something that I feel like you are, I'm not saying you're in the dark, right? Or anything like that, but I'm saying like you don't know a lot. Yeah. Someone feels bad for blocking this or attempting to block something. Could be a friend or family member, something like that. And they feel guilty for something. Like they're having like, well, that might be Archangel Michael because you have the demonic over there, whatever, right? And that's how Archangel Michael is specifically battles the devil, literally. Someone was trying to get you to take the blame for something that you didn't do, or make you look a certain way so you don't receive something. Yeah, okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone was trying to weaponize the court system against you, and you don't even know. Aries, Leo, Sag. You got Gemini. We got Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer. What's that Nine of Swords about? What's this guilty conscience about? Someone's being haunted by this. Whatever this is, what they've done. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. They feel bad because they did, when they had the chance to really defend you, they didn't. When they had the chance to make something right, they didn't. When they had the chance to make something better or to tell the truth, they didn't. Or something like that. What's this Queen of Wands in reverse about? The devil. There you go. Wow, someone's been obsessed with you or obsessed with vengeance against you. You don't even know this. Capricorn energy. What do you know? Poor Capricorns. Yeah, Chariot in reverse and stopping you. Like obsessed with stopping you. Cancer, Aries, or Sag with the Chariot in reverse. Obsessed with stopping you. To what? To do what? To move forward with your life? They're moving forward, aren't they? Or whomever, whatever this is, aren't they? Yeah, to not move forward with the completion of a cycle. They want you stuck in a karmic cycle. Somebody's repeating mistakes of the past. It's somebody you know, or maybe know. You may not know. Boy, that's the truth. It could be somebody that you know or know of that has repeated mistakes of the past with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. What? That's greed. That's jealousy. That's corruption, possibly as well. So it's like somebody who wanted you to take the fall for something that you didn't do. So I don't know if it's more than one person or multiple people or two people or whomever, because we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles over here. We got Emperor, Queen of Swords, right? Then over here we have the Queen of Wands reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like these two people here. It doesn't have to be. I don't know. There's something about that. It could be two couples here. I don't know. But there's two emperors here as well. What's this King of Pentacles in reverse about? The truth about something. The Hermit in reverse. We got Virgo energy. Lack of self-reflection, coming of isolation, maybe. Someone didn't reflect on how this was going to play out before whatever they've done. It feels like this is where you don't know about this. Whatever this is, you do not know about this. The Empress. Right. Something about a mother figure. We got Emperor and Empress here. We got two Emperors though. Someone, a mother figure. You could be this Empress. You could be Taurus, Libra, Cancer. Don't have to be community sign. You could be a mother figure or a wife here. So this is you coming out of isolation. Or somebody, somebody mother figure here. Or somebody who was, and again, I'm not a doctor, okay? Okay, but if somebody here was not feeling so well, because we had bad health right here, right? They weren't expected to necessarily pull through. They pull through. Just in the nick of time for some of you. Or if this is someone who's already passed away, you don't know about this. You're going to find out because you got the Four of Swords. Or you're going to find out why everybody was pulling away from you. Because, okay. We got the Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, maybe Scorpio as well. Five of Wands. Battle. I don't know what this is about. I don't like it. People are battling over finances or inheritance that doesn't belong to them. You don't even know about this. There could be inheritance that's meant for you. I don't know, but someone took it. But you don't even know about it. But it's not for them. I don't know, it's like people didn't want you to see you as competent. They want to say you're crazy, you're delusional, you're this, you're that, but really you're not, though. It's very clear. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Someone's hiding money. Can't get away from it. And yeah, they're hiding money from you. And they didn't follow a court order about something. Or somebody here didn't listen about something regarding they had to give this to you. They don't want to give this to you. Multiple people don't want to give this to you. But it's not theirs. Now, this could be an attorney, possibly. I'm not a lawyer, though, but there's something about that. Okay, what's this together in the reverse? We got mastermind in the upright. We got rebirth in reverse. There's the hoarder part. That's what it is. We got hoarder in reverse. We got fury in reverse. And we got surprise villain in the upright. And then you have an injustice in reverse. Okay. I'm just going to use the oracles for this, but what's else? What's on the top here? Ace of Cups. There's love, victory and love, and judgment. Coin of Swords. Okay. So somebody's getting, so I don't know. It's like people were, a lot of people were getting in the way of a connection, and somebody you were with or are with allowed it. Or somebody's baby mama, wife, whomever, something was supposed to be given to you or to somebody or something like that, and they didn't want to give it. Or a current partner or something. It's something like that. But someone who may have been a surprise villain may turn around and make something right. Or people that were painting you as a villain, you end up making something right. Whatever that is. Okay. What's together in reverse? You don't know about this. For a lot of you. I don't know. I might put this on YouTube members. I don't know. Or Patreon. Says alone. Yeah. Out there on one's own, out on a limb, sticking one's neck out, a loner, a rebel, going in without backup, unescorted, lonely at the top or bottom, a lone wolf, and hoarder in reverse. So somebody did something on their own, or somebody here was acting on their own, or you had no support. And no one defended you. Knowing damn well that's not who you really are. I don't know, maybe people were promised something, money or something. They were, you know, given money or whatever, or promised money or something. Or someone was promised money to help end a marriage, past or current, or something. What was that about? Why? I gotta hurry up. I'm so hot right now. Yeah, we got gift, reward, incentive, and present. Somebody was going around saying, yeah, it says something beautiful or something with malicious intent, or a gift that keeps on giving. But you know, they were, you know, someone was vicious lies, honey, vicious, vicious. Someone was saying that you know you didn't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, or they were lying about something else, but they lied a lot. Quarter in reverse. So, or somebody here wants to give you, okay, it could be somebody who wants to give you money because it's a right, or they need to. It's yours. Whatever this is, it's yours. There's like battle about this though. You're not even mad. That's the thing. You're not mad about whatever. Share and share alike. Having a generous spirit. Benefit. Like yeah. People were like lying on you. The shirt. You would give the shirt off one's back. Giving until it hurts. You have a donor coming in. Someone's going to give you something. Okay. What are they giving you? Or someone was saying that you gave something but you didn't. Or somebody wants to come in and give you some type of money or something. Or you are the benefactor of something. You don't even know. Yeah, dirt digging, basement nosy. So somebody's been really trying to, they're looking for something on you to justify what they've done when it's not justified, or justify holding this back from you, whatever this is. Information, money, clarity, all kinds of things, right? But there's nothing, they were trying to hide this. And they're also, while at the same time, looking for a reason not to give something to you as if you didn't deserve it. Henceforth, playing God in your life. That's a bad deal. There's something about mastermind here. Who's this? Middle of the month. And it says the one pulling strings, like I said, the power behind the curtain, the great architect, all knowing, the brains of the operation, the designer of intricate plans, having a finger in all of the pies, a visionary, and a manipulator. I don't know, someone may try to come in and manipulate you to get a reaction out of you, to get you to act in some kind of way. You're being asked to remain calm. Fury in reverse. You're not even mad. Okay? You're being asked to remain calm. Yeah, they feel bad. Someone guilt, remorse, and regret because somebody here masterminded a whole freaking thing. And now they feel bad. Yeah, because they lie. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, and fraud. Throwing rocks, hide their hand. Yeah. Exactly like I was saying before. And it says a great stillness, a deep, impenetrable peace. Taking a deep breath, exercising control, benevolent, understanding, calm, one who's at peace. Yeah, you're at peace. And somebody here has been going around lying saying that you know you're not. But when's the last time they've been around you? When's the last time they talked to you? So someone was projecting a lot. What's that about? Yeah, independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, and mysterious. You're just quiet. You're very much at peace. You're not bothering nobody. More? Yeah, and look, hidden enemy. Somebody was trying to disrupt your peace. You know, on purpose in order to fit a false negative narrative so you don't receive something or it looks like you don't deserve something when you do. Or something. Okay. Someone was trying to really stop your rebirth, like for real. 100%. 100%. And imploring or employing or whatever other people to help with that. That's very controlling. Whomever was doing that to you, collective, maybe you're the person bringing this information in or this, you know, money or something like that. Or whatever this is, this information, whatever. What is this at? You could be that person as well. Hopefully you were not a part of this, okay? something. And it says finality, one last chance, no do-overs, the final round, the last go around, living with one's choices. This is it. One who draws the curtain shut. Yeah, you're going through a rebirth, but you're not willing to start something over with another person. Or you may, well, again, okay, free will's a thing, so you can make a different choice, but because somebody didn't want you to change because they refused to. That's their choice. You chose to change, or right? Someone's really trying to, yeah, it's over. Game over. Someone never, yeah, look, the lies are over. Someone was saying yes, but really meant no, or they would say no when they really meant yes. Very contradictory. Someone's been trying to make a decision, you know what I mean? Surprise villain. Where is it? Something's going to be made right, though. Whatever it is, something is being made right by the end of September. It has to be made right, whatever this is. Or, yeah. Some people, I feel like the people that could have potentially been a part of this or knew about it at the very least feel bad about it, though. I mean, I'm not saying that's any consolation, but it says someone once trusted revealed to be an enemy, a betrayal of confidence. The benevolent proves to be malevolent. The puppet master is a mere puppet. Realizing one has been working for the wrong side, a crooked heart, a hidden thief, or scoundrel. Okay, who's that? What's that about? Well, the Most High or the Holy Spirit here is dealing with this person. This is somebody who want to play God in your life. And the Holy Spirit and the Most High is dealing with this individual. Yep. Because you really have been healing, recovering, and mending. And an injustice in reverse, the scales are being balanced out. Something's being made right for you. Okay. Where is it? And it says you're on your own, earning. Wait, that's not right. That's right. It says a fair trial or test, a punishment that fits the crime, just desserts, following the rules, the system works, sound reason, a love of truth, catching the crook, a judge, a righter of the wrong. So someone's coming in to right their wrongs, or something's going to be made right, which is what the otherworldly. So the divine, I'm telling you, there's something that's coming in to make something right. It could be a man, cool guy, male, attractive, authoritative, or they want to come in and they want to make something right. Money can be inheritance. You're being restored. You're being blessed. Abundance and luck. They're coming and make it right. Or this was something that was held from you or hidden from you that someone left to you. It was to try to an attempt to make something right from the past, way back, possibly. It's gonna help you heal. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. And the divine is orchestrating this. Okay, you don't even know about this, or someone's parents are. Parents, or for some of you, not all of you, you might be very surprised. For some of you, you might be finding out. You may think you know your parents or who your parents are. You may not. For some of you, or somebody's giving you something, and it's shocking because they want to make something right. Okay. Or this is somebody you know. This could be what somebody maybe someone's telling you about this, or maybe you're, I don't know. Could be for you. Could be somebody you know. Again, okay. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Watch Tarot responsibly. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody here was going around bragging about something, about some money. That's, yeah. Some money, and someone was paying people to gossip and trash talk and lie about you as well. That could be, yeah, something like that as well. That could be coming to light. You don't know that either. So all of this is unknown to you for the most part, if not all of it. Okay. I don't know how long, maybe for a while or a hot minute. There's a lot going on here. I mean, it could be family, it could be inheritance, it could be just someone wanting to help you out with something because they feel like it's the right thing to do or something. What's that about? Okay. Yeah, no more drama. High drama in reverse. Okay. Well, let me clear this and let's I guess do your all signs real quick. But there's something about that here. I'll fix this in a minute. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. If this resonates down in the comments below, I guess. Because it's for somebody out there. Let's see. Let's do all signs. Let's see. Okay. So Holy Spirit, Most High, angels, ancestors, and guides. Maybe you help somebody find something in the past, and maybe you don't even know the person. Like you know them, or something like that, and they want to help you with something. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's a big blessing. So you're being blessed. You really are. You deserve it. You've earned it. You're about to see, and other people too, no tea, no shade towards anyone, obviously, how much the divine loves you, truly loves you. All right, here we go. Thank you, the Most High, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Let's see, collective versus all 12 zodiac signs for the month of September. If you know what Aries, stubbornness, selfishness, or selfish, mullish attitude, and arrogance. They are not wanting to hear something. Disturbance, obscure, irritation, and supernatural. I don't know. They could be something is trying to get this person's attention, and they are trying to ignore it. Okay. I'm not trying to wish this on nobody, but they've got depression, phobia, and paranoid fright. I don't know. Somebody could be getting really scared because whatever they need to make right, they need to make right. Okay, or someone. Okay, something like that. Or again, not wishing this on nobody. If you're dealing with a Taurus, we got memory, remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. So you might be reuniting with someone. Okay. Or somebody wants to. We got robbery, exploitation, incaution, and unfairness. You remember how somebody might have treated you in the past. Someone could have stole from you. You don't even know it. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we got explorer, passion, and travel. So someone's traveling towards you, or maybe they're traveling. Schedule, management, plan, organize. Maybe you're scheduling a trip, or someone's scheduling a trip towards you, or you them. Something like that. Okay. Somewhat scheduling. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer, okay, we got, it says death, but it doesn't have to mean like actual death. It says endless harm and inevitable. Something's over. They're ending something with you. Or, okay, withdrawal. We got quit, awakening, and rejection. Right. Ceremony, mystery, and magic. Or there's if someone was throwing spell work, they're not doing that anymore in the month of September. They may need a clearing or cleansing, or that's what they are. What more? Yeah, they're overloaded. Someone overloaded themselves with a lot of magic or something. Cleanse, honey. I don't know how to take any of that off. Like I don't know. I would assume it has to run its course. I mean, I'm not sure. I think so. But then you really got to cleanse like everything and yourself. Like a lot. Something. Dealing with a Leo, we got profession, expertise, omniscient, and talent. So this person may be going into a different profession. They could be a chef. Okay, savings. Okay. Preservation, collection, and meanness. They're working and filling up a savings. Okay. Are y'all working together to save money? An idea about opening up maybe a restaurant or a business or something. We got inspiration, suggestion, and vision. They see the vision. Okay, that's cool. Or if somebody's has an idea for a restaurant or some of working together, they know that you are a good candidate for something. Possibly. If you're a Virgo, we got maintenance, amendment, adjustment, and restoration. They're fixing something, or they're getting a car fixed. They want to fix something. We got trap, victim, allure, and trick. What is this about? Be careful of someone trying to trick you into a vehicle or something. Or marriage is a trap. I don't know. Someone feels trapped in a marriage. Sweet. Or it can be, or that maybe their way of thinking has changed. We got sweet love, couple, and codependency. Okay. So, or not codependency, but dependency, like interdependence. All right, if you're doing a Libra, we got promise. Okay. Responsible confirmation assurance. So someone could be either getting proposed to or proposing to you, maybe. I don't know. We got marionette, though. Dictatorship, domination, and reluctance. I don't know. A Libra could have been promising that they, I don't know, that they could dominate you, or I don't know what that's about. Or something about money, regarding money. Or someone's saying that about someone. You got abundance, valuable enrichment, or something. Or there's a Libra here who's been trying to control you through finances. Or something. If you're a Scorpio, there's aid, mercy, charity, and kindness. Offering aid, you're offering aid to someone, a Scorpio could be offering aid to you. Eternal love, yeah, eternity, consistency, and soulmate. Someone's offering aid here. And victory, success, victory, and achievement. Because you helped someone, or they're helping you. All right, if you're dealing with Sagittarius, we got stop, break, pause, and stagnation. Protest, inadequacy, sue, and attention. Somebody here is trying to stop some type of protest against something. Okay. Hesitation, decision, confusion, and worry. Someone's worried about how something is going to look, whatever that's about. Or someone's been stopping a Sagittarius from coming towards you to say something. Or somebody wants to say something, but they're hesitant, okay? Or if you're with Capricorn, we got calm, inner peace, simplicity, and meditation. They could be meditating, or maybe they see that you're very calm. Vow, wish, hope, and worship. They are vowing to be calm. Coach. Advice, obedience, and knowledge. Because they have more knowledge now. Someone's a coach, a life coach. Maybe you are a life coach, or they're becoming a life coach. Maybe you're the first client, something like that. But there's something about calmness, hope, and advice. Okay, something about that. If you're an Aquarius, we have illness. I'm not wishing this on nobody. We got disease, weakness, and fragility. So someone might be very weak right now. Commitment, binding, obstruction, and contract. There could have been an Aquarius who was sickening a marriage or commitment and causing a lot of conflict. Differences, disputation, and quarrels. Yeah. Or they were thinking about having some type of conflict with you. I don't know. If you're with Pisces, we got indulgences, we got interaction, joy, and friendliness. Okay, maybe spa day or something. We got blessing. Look at that. Blessings, and fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment. So they're coming to some type of enlightenment here about this. And yeah, stability, harmony, and acceptance, coming to some type of level of acceptance as well. Okay. What's that okay about? Fate. Yeah. Coincidence, fatalism, and fortune telling. So somebody who was really against whatever it is that you do, if that's what you do, now they're not so against it. It might have, I don't know, you've helped somebody with something, or they've helped you, or you could be blessing someone. I have no idea. So again, take it as it resonates, right? Okay. I am having a hot flash, honey. Let's see who could potentially be involved. Don't get hung up on the signs. Could be any sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got Libra. We got Cancer. We got Leo. We got Pisces. Capricorn. Gemini. Hello. We have Sagittarius. Oh, we got Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgo. And we also have Taurus. Okay. So we have, so hot. We got all the earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. So we have Libra, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini. We have Sagittarius, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay. All right. Now I'll get a few letters: first, middle, last initial, your name, their name, anyone who's involved knows whatever this is, right? Let's see. You can put in ChatGPT or Scrabble and get additional places, names, initials, what have you. Last message from the Most High. Do you have the letter L is here? Get another shuffle, please. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Answer the whole Most High, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. We got letter O. Okay. Okay, we got letter E. So somebody's name is Leo or there's something about a Leo. No shade to Leos out there. We got A. We got C. Some of the AC. Oh, honey, I know, right? Someone could be a CEO of a company. That's cool. We got R. We got R again. Some about lore or Laura. We got T. Some of the T or row. Okay, we got I. Some of AI here, maybe. Somebody's aunt. We got Tia here, maybe. We got W. Crawl or call or somebody cat. Or Kate. Or I don't know how to spell it. I think it's Croatia. We got Y. I don't know if that's, I don't think I have enough eyes. We got T. We got Z. I again. Okay. And we got the letter G. Okay. So zigzag. Some zigzag. Georgia could be here as well, maybe. Try something. Try. Somewhat cry. Okay. All right. So I have, okay, L, O, E, A, C, somebody car, R, R, T, I, W, wait. If you're, I don't know, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you're buying a car, I'm going to wait. Or look at a different one. We got Y, T, Z, I, and G. It's not a car. Okay? Something about that, okay? It's a long reading. All right, let's see. I'm going to get these because it's so long. So these are surrender cards. So you can surrender. This can be something you can consider surrendering to or surrendering over. What do you got for the collective, please, for the month of September? Surrender cards. Okay, surrender fear. Surrender to setting limits. And surrender resentments. Okay, so you got surrender fear. It says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. It's momentum, right? You also got surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, and that's all relationships, okay? Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence, okay? And then you got surrender resentments. It says, holding on to resentments only poisons you. That's very true. Try to forgive others. for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Okay? And that is a very long reading, but I hope that it helps you. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this public or YouTube members or on my Patreon, because I do need to do the weeklies, but wherever you see it, I hope it really helps you. And I love you so much. Okay? Get ready for some blessings. You deserve it. I love you. Until next time. Bye.